So, little project I'm working on at the moment, made out of a pillowcase, just quite an old vintage cotton pillowcase. It's lovely and soft. I love working with cotton, especially old sheeting. And what I've done is this is the wrong side, I've made a little pouch. So just folded the pillowcase into 4, stitched down the side. That side's not stitched because that's the fold, and then at the bottom stitched along, and in the corners I've just cut a little square, an inch square, to make the little, do you call that a gusset? And that's what, so it's just a little baggie, and I'm just at the moment just turning over the top to give it like a neat finish. So that's inside out, and then I've decided on red and white, and I've got some little clusters of scraps of fabrics in red and white, and I've just pinned them into like little arrangements. And once I've got my pouch how I want it, I'll audition them on the pouch. And yeah, I love making pouches, and I thought the red and white, I seem to have lots of red and white, so I thought, that'd be a nice cheery sort of colour combination. And what I want to do as well is do some slow stitching around the little arrangements of fabrics. While I'm here, I'll just show you this I'm doing. This is one of my other pouches. Made it from a piece of vintage linen. Lined it with a pretty fabric. I put some popper studs in there rather than a zip. Added lots of buttons. I might put another couple of rows because I've got more buttons. My cousin kindly shared a stash of buttons with me that she was given. And then on this side, I've added some sequins and some French knots and a little like starfishy type thing. Yeah. Again, just having a lot of fun relaxing and making pretty things out of old fabrics with colour and threads and buttons and lace. But yeah, I think I'm going to put, I don't know, I might even fill up that gap because they're sequins and buttons. I've got a feeling I might have some more. Yeah, some more there. So if I've got enough, I think, don't you? I think that will look nice. Just looking to see if I've got my pouch. No, I'll have to show you that another time. I think it's out in the hallway. For my holiday, Rachel, my cousin, came with us, and she made a pouch, sort of like a drawstring pouch like this, and she covered it with buttons, and I loved it so much that she came and brought some buttons for me, and I made one in this sort of, you know, just a drawstring pouch. So I just wanted to show you where I've got up to on my little vessel. I'm really pleased. It was going to be a pouch, and this is how my slow stitching often develops. was going to be a pouch, and then I thought, no, the pouch seemed a bit tall, so I started folding it over, and then I sort of thought, oh, do you know, I think I'd like it as like a little, another one of my little vessels. So in the bottom, this piece is removable. It's literally some Amazon brown packaging. You hear that? And I've just covered it with some pretty dotty fabric, but it's not good quality fabric, so that's why it's going in there. So if I want to wash it, I can take that out, because that just stabilizes it. So I've made it just with a cotton, vintage cotton pillowcase, folded it in 4, stitched it up, rolled it over, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I've got some scraps of red and white fabrics, so I thought I'd go with that theme. And then I've just chosen some silks, embroidery silks. This one's a DMC number 5, and that's got, I don't think you can see it, it's got a lovely sheen on it. Or I've got this one, which is just a DMC 6-stranded, bit fluffier, but still would be ideal. Then there's a red variegated, and then I've just got a deep red as well. I haven't got like a cherry red, but I think that they will still work, won't they? So what I want to do now is to just do some slow stitching. I was meant to be going out today. It's slinging it down with rain here in the UK. I was meant to be going out, spending time with my daughter, but I woke up racked with pain, so I've got heating patches on my back and on my belly. You want to know this, don't you? But it's what life's like at age 57 with pain condition and neurological problems and all the things, My dear daughter has said, don't worry, Mum, see you later in the week. She's such a sweetheart, she really is. So I thought I'll sit and do some stitching and distract, because that's what I do. My crafting is a distraction from pain and anxiety and all the things. What's crafting for you? Is it a pastime? Is it a distraction? We need to find ways of coping, don't we? And my crafting and my slow stitching, I love paper crafting, junk journaling, crochet. I did quite a lot of watercolouring last year. Learned a lot about watercolour. So the garden is, Rufus, say hi, Rufus. Oh. He's not looking its best. All right, darling. All right. Oh, filming and trying to kick a play ball, volleyball. It's not looking its best because we've had a greenhouse put in up there. I love David Austin roses. I wish you could smell these. This is my favourite. It's called the Lady of Shalott. If you want an absolutely stunning rose that goes from pinks, all right baby, goes from pinks to like apricots, this is the one. It is just, oh, and it's intoxicating. All right, darling. Forget the name of the yellow one, but it's not as scented. This is our wildlife pond. This little tree here is doing much better this year. Here's the greenhouse, Mr. P's greenhouse. Mr. P, absolutely, this is his happy place, the garden. And as you can see, it's a proper gardener's garden. So there's the shed that stands up. How it stands up, it's a miracle. Rhubarb. This is the children's strawberry bed. Can you see any red strawberries? So time for the kids to come and get picking. Is that my lovely Mr. P? There's my Mr. P. Isn't your greenhouse gorgeous?
It is, isn't it?
Hey?
Yeah.
We have to net a lot of the fruit because the birds get them. So lots more strawberries. So, hope you enjoyed. You got it. You got the volleyball. So, here we go. Just trim that off there. Do you like it?
Yeah.
That says pretty things. And then little signature dash, and I'm pleased with that. Yeah, my little vessel.